Hey guys, I hope you're doing well today. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning and you're subscribed, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And if you are new, if you like all things planning, stationery, touch of gardening, I do hope you would consider subscribing to the channel. Today, I am going to share a little bit of a project I have been working on, and it was inspired by another planning YouTuber, Monique Smith at Monique Plans. I am a fan of the standard size planner, and recently she has had a planner project of her own, putting rings in her standard size covers, and I just it intrigued me. I've been enjoying watching that evolve for her, and I wanted to try it myself. So I pulled out one of my Moterm standard companion traveler's notebook covers. This is in the veg tan leather, and then I also have one in the lychee leather in the light pink color. But I went ahead and did this today. I also ordered a couple Carpe Diem. I ordered the blue floral, and I ordered the solid black. They are basically a wide size TN, and this does fit well in there, but I wanted to try it today in this particular planner. This is not it's almost a complete setup, in as it has the inserts, the same inserts as my personal rings. I don't have everything completely filled out yet, so I just thought I would kind of walk you through. I don't expect this video to be too long, but I just thought I'd walk you through, kind of explain how I did some of these inserts and where I received some of them from. Especially if you're new, I'll try to share as much information on that as I can. But yeah, so thanks to Monique for her ever-evolving planner projects that I really enjoy watching. And this one I've really been enjoying because I am such a fan of the standard size. But so basically what I did is the old hack, it's not new, of using the strings in a traveler's notebook to basically just kind of house in the ring mechanism. This is a 19 millimeter Moterm rings that I ordered on Amazon. I also have a 30 millimeter A5 that is too big for this planner, and really it's too big for my liking for the Carpe Diem wide. The 25 millimeter might be more appropriate, which you can buy in the Moterm website. I have not done that. I just thought I would try this and see if everything fit in the 19. But I've kind of moved my cards and things over so that I can try this as an on-the-go, like I generally would do with my personal rings. While I do have my Paper Test Designs full year book-bound planner, which I love, I always have a rings planner as well. So this is just kind of creating something that I may be able to move back and forth with between my personal rings and the standard rings. If I like it, it may not stick. I don't know. I haven't even taken this out of the house yet for anything. So I was going to try to film this past weekend, but I really wanted to wait for the 19 millimeter rings to come in, and I just really had a busy weekend with my garden and things like that. So so yeah, let's go ahead and just jump in. Again, I use this, my rings also as my on-the-go for my wallet. So I've just added my cards in here. In here I have my little washi card. And in here I just have some cash and a couple Post-its and a couple page flags. Now these are out of my personal rings, so they will fit into the A5 rings. The only thing I had to do is, I want to go ahead and show you, and it doesn't affect the personal rings when I transfer them back to my personal rings. I had to literally just cut a little notch out of the bottom to make it fit in here. And again, when I put them back in my personal rings, it won't make any difference at all. So I had to do that for these two Cat Espresso Co. inserts. The Franklin Covey insert is kind of it's like cut off. on the edge, so I didn't bother. I didn't cut anything off of that. It's just the way they're made, so it worked out well. So here, you've seen these if you're not new, you know, page flags, sticky notes, printed Post-its that I can attach with my washi tape if I need to. I like to keep those in there. Family pictures from my daughter's wedding. This is the same, really, as my personal rings. It's the Sterling Ink monthly printable that she provides at no cost underneath this pretty floral acetate from Hobby Lobby. This is a Plan With B floral that I just simply printed. I cut it down and I laminated it. This is a printable from Kellyanne Designs. And these little Post-its, these inbox Post-its are Paper Planner Bliss. Now what I did with some of my inserts, these are all, for the most part, not every single one, but I will kind of point out the ones that are personal size initially and that I sized them up when I printed them. So this was personal size. This particular dashboard I printed at 115%. I have mostly 115% on my personal size. There was one or two that I printed at 120 to get rid of the crop marks from the PDF. This Brain Dump from Plan With B also at 115% from a personal size. The inbox as well. Shopping list as well. These to-dos are actually out of this little Traveler's Notebook insert I got on Amazon from Rico Bello. It is simply a to-do checklist, and I just took a few out and I punched them and put them in here. My Spoke To log, this is another one from Plan With B, 115%. This is a to-do list from Annalita Designs, again, 115%. I like to use these most of the time for a grocery list. Now, these monthlies, if you are not new and you were around back in December or January, you may remember that I had 2 Sterling Ink booklets. I had a monthly and I had a vertical weekly set of booklets. This monthly, I knew I wasn't going to go back to it as just a Traveler's Notebook insert because I have my paper test design full year. So I went ahead and removed it from the bound booklet and I put it in here in my standard rings. It's exactly the same. I mean, this is back in January or so when I was actually using it in a TN. So I just kind of went forward and I decorated my pages with my favorite floral sticker pad from Hobby Lobby. And I did that for the rest of the year. And then these are just the note pages that come in the back of that Sterling Ink booklet, TM booklet. So I just left them in here. I may move those to my notes section. We'll see. This is another Kellyanne Design printable that I printed up at either 115 or 120%. And then this is a pretty laminate. I don't remember where I got that one actually. It's kind of I think it's an old one. It could be Hobby Lobby though. Usually when I buy laminates, it's generally from Hobby Lobby. My task reminders is also Plan With B, another one that I printed at 115%. Now this week on 2 pages is came from a Traveler's Notebook insert from Yellow Paper House. I love Yellow Paper House. They have some great Traveler's Notebook inserts. And what I did was I just took a few of the weeks out, cut them down, and punched them in here to try them out. I do have my Sterling Ink vertical weekly booklets for Traveler's Notebooks that I had used along with the monthly. And actually the first one that comes in a book of 2, I did cut down the first 6 months and I had it in here initially, but I'm already doing a vertical weekly in my paper test design. So I thought I might try this a little bit different where I can just kind of have a week overview and then incorporate my tracker here instead of having a separate insert for my tracker. So I'm trying that. I've had this insert from Yellow Paper House for standard and for B6 Slim. I really like that particular tan insert from them. And then I have my day on one page, which looks like this. You have your priorities, a to-do, a schedule, and then basically a notes area down here. This particular insert is from Alibi Design Studio on Etsy. And I did purchase this as a traveler's notebook size. So it's a TN. So it's not set up to print for rings. So it is going to kind of, you know, interfere a little bit on the edges, but it's not too bad. So it's not bothering me. And I have a lot of traveler's notebook standard size inserts from Marcia Bermucci and others that you can actually print and cut down. And while it might, you know, kind of, the ring punch may interfere a little bit here and there on the innards of the page, it's generally not too bad that I've noticed. So that's the daily. This is another Daisy printable from Plan with B, 115%. This is a vellum from Hobby Lobby. I just cut down and popped in here. These are microeffective paper inserts that I use for my YouTube channel. I have not filled these out yet. I do have some monthly stickers at the top that I put in here with my label maker. And I thought what I would do is I would go ahead and date the April calendar. I would go ahead and update this as I go through the month, as I try out this kind of project for standard rings. And if I like it, I will go back for the first 3 months and update this as well to match my personal rings and my paper test design. How I'm just tracking my YouTube channel this first year that I have it. The subscription insert is also from Plan with B, 115% from Personal Size. This is my budget management insert that I use for order tracking, expenses, things like that, from Marcia Bermucci. Another personal that I printed at 115%, I believe. I don't think this one was 120. So I really like that, whether you want to use it for a budget insert or if it's undated, it just has the month name at the top, or if you want to use it for an order tracker, however, you know, you see fit. It's a great insert that can be reused every year. This is part of the Peanuts Planner Co. yearly annual, kind of like a bundle, and I'm going to be using this. If I'm going to give it a little time. If I do like the setup and I want to use it in place of my personal rings for a while, then I will update this. This is what I use to keep track of all my responsibilities for our small business. So this is really, you know, the perfect setup, similar to what I already use in my personal rings, and that's part of that. This is an insert from Designs by TCP on Etsy. It's meeting note, date, theme, and I don't even know what that says, quite frankly. I just got this from when we meet with our marketing team and things like that. So I can just keep my notes from those meetings in one place. Personal insert, printed at 115%. And sometimes you got to kind of mark it appropriately so you know exactly where to cut these inserts when you're going from a personal to a standard. So these are my Plan with B travel inserts. Again, 115%. The packing list the same. And I just kind of have 2 sets. I have an overview and a packing list, an overview. Whoops, I need to reverse these. An overview and another packing list, because I actually have 2 trips planned for this year. And so I wanted to kind of get prepared for that. This again is a dashboard from Planner Room Shop, I believe. And I want to say this one was either 115 or 120%. I may have printed it. Actually, no, I think this was the 115%. Pretty sure. This notes insert is from the Planner Room shop. It's just a graph. It's personal sized at 115%. This is some A5 note paper I just cut down to size. Here are my medical inserts. This medical information insert is from Plan with B. Again, size it up to 115%. You still see some of the crop marks for the personal size. That does not bother me. I'm going to be the only one looking at this once there is writing on the insert, so I don't care about that. And then my doctor's visit inserts are from Haru Plans. I really like this Etsy shop. They have great inserts, easy to follow, easy to print and cut. So yeah, I just printed a bunch of those, and I haven't filled them out yet. I just thought I'd kind of get a feel for the standard rings for a little while before I take the time to just start populating a bunch of information. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. I love the standard size, so I'm kind of anxious to see if this is gonna stick for me, if this is something that I'll use now for a while, if I will switch back and forth because I like it so much as I do the personal rings or Franklin Covey compact rings. So we'll see. This is another Plan with B floral, double-sided floral. I just laminated it and put it in the back, kind of as a page lifter. Here I just have some of my my big Post-it notes. Back here I just have a pamphlet for a local farm that I want to get in contact with. And then here, if you remember from my paper test designs, I created 2 Post-it dashboards. This is one of them, and then I created another one which is still in my Eternal Leather Goods cover with that planner. But I wanted to have one in here, so I went ahead and just pulled one of them over, and it fits perfectly in here. So yeah, I just have a little scripture printout that I did there, but I'm really liking it. Up here, I don't have like side tabs yet. Now, similar to my my personal rings, these white tabs dividers that I have were originally Franklin Covey compact from Franklin Covey, and I just cut them down to personal size. I do have another set that are still the Franklin Covey size that I may use in the future if I go back to Franklin Covey compact inserts. They also sell it in the A5 size, which you could just cut down and punch for a standard size. But because this kind of, I mean, it's pretty close. You know, I have my monthly tabs here from Aura Estelle that are very, very low profile, which I love. And that is already kind of over a little bit. So I don't think I want to add more tabs on the side. So what I did was I just added these little page flags, and I used my label maker just to, you know, kind of label the sections and where they're at for me to easily find them. So yeah, I'm going to try it out. I have not, you know, if I really, really love it, I may consider actually putting the rings in permanently, or I may just keep it like this because it's not going anywhere. I mean, it's not going anywhere. It holds the rings in really strong. I'm not opposed to putting rings into a TN permanently, or changing rings, you know, like I did. I had to drill through my Filofax Malden to make, you know, to put 30mm rings in. I don't mind doing that. But in the event I want to use this for a standard TN again with individual books, I don't know if I want to actually put the rings in permanently and put holes in the leather. I haven't decided. But I do have my pink lychee leather, which I might be more inclined to do it to that one if I end up liking this a lot. Keep this as a TN, unless I want to house the rings with the strings, and then have that one with permanent ring mechanism in there. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't even know if I'm going to love this or not. I just know that I've really, really enjoyed Monique's videos, watching that evolve with her different covers and inserts and things like that. And because I do love the size so well, I like the space it provides. Probably because I have a lot of B6 Slim notebooks and planners. That is probably why I like it so much, because it's the same width, just gives you a little bit more height. But yeah, I'm really interested to hear your thoughts on standard rings in this planner project. I'm going to link or tag Monique, and what I would recommend is if you click on it, you can go right to her channel and you can watch all of her videos. I mean, not only on these standard rings, but she has so many different planner projects. She films pretty much every day. So you're going to get lots of great ideas for notebooks and journals and, you know, planner projects. And, you know, she has her monthly book that she created, you know, basically a monthly planner system that she created for herself. And I know there's some others that are using it successfully. So you get a lot of great information on her channel. If you'd like to go over there, I'll tag her in this. But yeah, let me know what you think. And I'm really curious as to some feedback on this. It's it feels good. It's a little bit weighty, but quite honestly, it's not that much more weighty than my Gilio Amica, medium Amica. It's not that much more weighty. It's a little bit more narrow, so it has that kind of really nice feel in your hands, kind of like a Hobonichi Weeks is, you know, or the more narrow. I think the more narrow, the nicer it feels in the hand. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. I thank you so much. If you made it through the video, please give the video a like. And if you haven't yet subscribed, I hope you will. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.